for a sec. All right. Where is everybody?
On the same side.
In the same spot, okay? And it's pretty bunched up all right here, yes? So as forwards, there's three of you. Whether whoever's in the zone, there's three of you. Like I said, okay, so like we were just practicing with the defensive triangle, when people try and pull you guys apart, it's very hard to defend, right? As a defensive triangle, if you have people kind of all spread out, the idea of who do I cover, when do I step up, it's hard to manage. If everybody goes in the same spot as a defense, it's pretty easy to manage. Because if you're just covering one specific spot of the ice and every single person's in that spot, you just have to kind of stand it. But if they make you guys bigger, if they're trying to get the triangle to widen, it's very hard to defend against. So as forwards, your job should be to try and make their triangle as big as possible. If you guys all go into the same spot, they're just going to cover that one spot. It's very easy for them. But if you open it up, it gives them a lot more work to do. So, really important rules when you are the forward carrying the ring. 90% of the time, which direction should you be carrying the ring when you're cycling?
Like on your side where your stick is out?
On the side of your forehand shot. Okay? If you're coming at the top of the triangle, the chances of you taking a shot from the outside on your backhand, very, very, very low. That's a very hard shot to make. You're not going to shoot on your backhand from far out. So if you're cycling, you want to always be on your forehand because you are a threat. On your forehand, coming with the ring, you are a threat. They have to cover you. The other people that are working with you need to not stand exactly where you are. They need to make the triangle big, 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 big. Okay? If we talked about, actually I'll show another clip first. We'll get the lights off at 12:48. So that was a really good pass. Okay, so she drew people all the way out and she passed back. But both people are in the exact same spot. Okay, so the ring carrier did an excellent job. Okay, you guys did spread out. You have two different points right here. She carried them over, huge open spot, she sent it back in. Excellent, excellent, excellent. But you had two people in exactly the same spot. How much harder would it be for the defense if she sent it to the open girl and there was then another open girl in the corner? That's three different areas they would have to cover instead of two. So we did a really good job at creating space two instead of the last clip where it's everybody one. But the idea for the forwards is to create three different spaces. So they can't cover all of those. So we sent it back into here. This is the perfect spot to shoot from. This is the hot spot. Okay, this is, we call it the slot. That's the exact spot that you want to get your shot off at because this is where you have the best angles. You have all of the options open to you. But when we send the ring back in here, if I was this defense, I would step up on the ring carrier because you don't want her to shoot. But what if there's a girl in the corner? Okay? So think about if your defense, what the absolute hardest thing to cover is, as a forward, that's what you want to do. So if you send it back in the middle and there was a corner girl, she would have to make a decision, who am I covering? One of you has to be open for the shot. Instead of two people standing in the same spot, meaning that there's only this passing option, which is a great, great pass, but we could have made it even more threatening by having a third person somewhere else. So that's the biggest thing for forwards is to not stand in the same place. When you're cycling, try and cycle wide. If you cycle really, really close to the triangle doesn't have to move. But if you come up really wide and you use the